The Outrageous Claims album was recorded in front of a live studio audience. Warning: the following may be offensive to some viewers. Others may lose their sanity, consciousness, virginity, wallet, car keys, and the ability to look at their significant other without losing their lunch and the ability to lose any of these things in the first place. The following is rated at my leisure. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to the Outrageous Claims live album. When you hear this sound, bing, turn the page. To repeat this message, press 7. To erase this message, press 9. Message will be saved for 8 years. Are you tired of the same old bland existence? Waking every day to go to your dead-end 9 to 5, only to come home, go to bed, and get up to do it all over again the next day? Well, we have the solution for you. Try Getting Used to It. Getting Used to It is a new line of self-help tapes guaranteed to help you overcome all of the mundane and boring day-to-day trivialness. The Getting Over It self-help tapes come in 4 different installments of $89.95, plus taxes and shipping. The first tape is the It Could Be a Hell of a Lot Worse tape, which includes live recordings of bombings in Syria, an interview with a hobo, and much more. The second tape is the Quit Being So Ungrateful You Sack of Shit, which has interviews with many people who can no longer work due to disability. The third tape is blank, to give you time to digest the first 2 tapes. Finally, the fourth tape, you could have retired much earlier if you had not bought these tapes, you titface. If you call now, you can get all 4 for just $479.95, plus taxes and shipping. Call 1-800-I'm-Pathetic and stuff. Weeks ago, a man went to his local post office, mailed a letter to the editor of 3LC Comics stating he was tired of doing this week after week with no response. This being the 10th letter, all said the exact same thing. Dear 3LC editor, each month I read your comics, and I find many spelling errors along with many sentences that don't make any sense. Please fix them this month, or I shall be forced to cancel my subscription. After sending this 10th letter, the man had had enough, so he marched down to the 3LC headquarters to speak to the editor in person. When he arrived, no one was at the front desk, so he rang the bell. After ringing the bell a few more times, he was fed up and walked past the front desk to the door marked Staff Only. Crashing through, he found 3 other doors, one marked Editor. He walked in, but he found no one there. Even more furious than before, the man looked all over the desk for a hint of where the editor may be found. All his letters, unopened and piled on the desk, was all he could find. At this sight he went ballistic, destroying the office. It was not until several minutes later that he seen a note on the floor stating the editor had been fired for not passing grade 2 English class, and that the CEO was currently at the elementary school down the street attempting to find his replacement. For current movie listings, press 1. Beep! Now playing in Theater 1, The Bark Pistol, from the mind of Dog Barkman. In Theater 2, Thighs Wide Slut. In Theater 3, Mad at Fast Cars. And in Theater 4, The Past and Futurist 11. The scores this week for Birdball were undecided, as no one yet has been able to figure out how to determine the objective of the game. In Critchet, Digby pulled off a 4-2 win. over the Golden Magpies. Finally, in Hyperscotch, both opposing teams were too drunk to make it up the stairs, as they misunderstood the rules. That is all for the scores this week. Got money? No? Well, who cares? Buy it anyways. What is it? Who cares? Just hurry up and buy it. It is exactly what you don't need. But who cares? You need to buy it. So buy it now. I mean it. Oh, you can't afford it. Well, who cares? I said buy it. Buy it now, or else. Or else what? Who cares? You just better buy it before it's too late. Oh, you gotta pay your bills. Who cares? You need to buy it. You need to buy this more. We're here with the creator of Outrageous Claims. Tell me, how did you come up with it? I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong person. So how did you come up with this idea? Well, I was sitting on the curb one day, playing with a box of old fries, when it hit me. I could eat these. So I did. 2 days later, after I left the hospital, people were asking me why I had gone to the hospital. When I told them why, they told me to stop making such outrageous claims. Really? Wow. Nah, I was reading the World Weekly News and said, why don't I make a comic version? What are the plans for the future? Any books or specials? No plans, but a possible special eventually. There will never be another issue in the series. This one sent in by the ghost of Jimmy Wingensfield. What was your favorite part of any of the releases over the years? Had to be the cancellation of the comic. Do you plan on remastering or restoring the older releases? I do plan on re-releasing all the special limited print compilation, but not for a while. Well, I want to thank you for joining me today. Anything you want to tell our listeners before we depart? Yeah, stop sending me them letters to the head office. I do not get them as I moved the headquarters to the other side of the country. And take care. Till the next release, thanks for having me. Just try and make it sound less scripted this time. I don't know what you mean. It's not like I'm reading the words off a piece of paper. It's just try. Just try. It shouldn't hurt. I don't know what you expect from me. Doing all these accents, all these extra voices. I just don't know what to tell you. Okay, I think we're through here. Pack things up. That's a wrap. An unlocal doctor was charged the other day with malpractice after he was caught using knockout gas to incapacitate mail couriers. Then he was stealing their mail and delivering it himself. Doctor says he was trying to get in a good amount of practice so he could switch careers with ease. Claimed he hated every part of being a doctor and had been forced into med school by his parents. He was sentenced to 10 years postal service. Are you fed up of hearing and seeing the same old ads? Well, say no more. Have we got a surprise for you? New and improved ads is an all-new set of ads proven to shovel in a whole new pile of crap you don't want. We promise you have not seen or heard of them yet, and that you will be just as disinterested in these ones as you were the old ones. Buy them today for only a low, low price of $4,699.99, while supplies are limited. A local man says he has the answer to transit and cab sharing troubles. He said He has invented his own form of transportation. He claims all you have to do is show up at its one location, and it will take you wherever you need to go. The location is in an old scrapyard at the edge of the city. Fare is $5 per trip, and you can go anywhere you choose. Upon entering the broken-down school bus, you give the driver your $5 and let him know how far you want to go. Then he provides you with as many hits as you need to get there. You just take the amount the driver gives you, and within an hour or so, you're there. Be sure to take the amount provided, or you may not reach your destination. For coming attractions, press 1. Beep! Playing in Theater 5, Ocean Wetwork, based on the true story of how Fishbook was started. In Theater 6, Lumber Parsley Half Obscure. In Theater 7, Talk to Minds. Finally, in Theater 8, Sad Glued Chairs. Okay, folks, we will now have a short intermission, allowing you to grab your favorite snacks, like a fresh can of fish soda, now in herring flavor. Why not top it off with a bag of extra salty poker chips? Maybe some tossed cookies, recently Ralphed. Whatever your snack, be sure to grab it quick, as the intermission is almost over. Enjoy the rest of the show. Tired of clothes that itch? Or ones that need to be dry cleaned, ironed? How about ones that wear out too fast? Well, say no more. We have the perfect solution for you. Try the Nudity Kit. Fits all sizes. Great for that tan you've never wanted. Nudity Kit comes with absolutely nothing for only $15.95. Nudity Kit is illegal in all cities, not sold in stores, and may cause you to get raped. Batteries sold separately, some assembly required, instructions not included. Last week a man was asked who he would be voting for in the upcoming election. He replied saying that politics was for the birds, so he would in fact be voting for a random magpie. Surprisingly enough, many others agreed with him, so many in fact that a random magpie was elected, and won the election by 2,000 votes. One voter said that since Prime Minister Random Magpie has been in office, no lakes have been sold, the economic value has doubled, and not one bullshit promise has been made. In fact, not much of anything has happened, as 10 minutes after winning the election, the Prime Minister Random Magpie flew away, making a noise that could be mistaken for laughter. Well, that's it for the album, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. With enough funds, we hope to produce another one sometime in the future. Thanks for your time, and take care for now. Until the next Outrageous Claims incarnation, this is the 3LC head office, signing off.